Good afternoon, fellow YouTubers, and welcome to another grand and glorious episode of Arizona Podcast, starring I, your host, Mr. Arizona. It is now 3:52 p.m. on Thursday, December 14th, 2023. And right now, I'm just kind of lost in thought, really. Because to be honest, I really don't know where to go from here. I don't know what to do, don't know what to say, don't know how to say it. I'm just drifting along. I don't even know how this story is going to end out, or even begin for that matter. I just a lot of things have gone on, a lot of things that have happened and all that, and I'm just plain wore out. I'm just plain wore the fuck out. I got a chance to get out of the house a little bit today, and that felt pretty good. And I got my home organized and got things cleaned up and everything. But, I'm still worried about my wife, man. Hope she's doing good over there. And hope no one's screwing with her or fucking with her or anything. I hope she's doing good. Me, some days I'm doing good, and some days I'm just a fucked up bunch of mess. That's what I am. And I know I gotta stop feeling sorry for myself. I gotta stop crying. I gotta stop being a goddamn baby. But I fucking can't help it. When I feel in a way, I feel in a way, okay? It's that. God, people expect you on the internet to feel and talk a certain way. Well, what if you can't? What if you don't want to do that? What if you want to just do it how you want? Just going on how you feel, what you think. Go with your heart. Go with your feeling. And just let it flow. Fuck what other people think. Fuck what other people think of you. Fuck them. Just talk about what's really bothering you and just let it out. Jesus. You know what's wrong with the world today? People don't talk about one thing that really bothers them, and that's themselves. It's themselves and what's going on in their lives. They don't talk about it because they're afraid of public opinion. They're afraid of, oh, what's this person going to say if I say this? What's this person going to say if I say this? Pardon me, but who gives a fuck? Who gives a goddamn about what people think? The only person that's going to criticize anybody is you. The only person that's going to think whether you're doing good or bad is you. Because anybody who thinks or criticizes the thoughts or actions of another person is really criticizing and thinking about their own selves and their own way and what they're doing and what they're saying. Because, two wrongs don't make a right, even though two rights made an airplane. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I still got my sense of humor. But, you know, I know I got to stop crying. I got to stop being a baby. Hey, Mills, how's it going? But when I feel like just coming on here and just letting loose and just speaking on how I feel about things makes me feel so much better afterwards. It's just like smoking a cigarette, having sex and then smoking cigarette afterwards. It just, you let it out and it feels better. I can't explain it. You know, I'm just, I know, my wife went to handle business, okay? But it's hard for me to go to sleep with my wife not being there. I go to touch the pillow and my wife's not there. I go to look around the house, my wife's not there. I look outside to hoping I can find her and she's not there. Sucks not having her here. But then again, she's doing something that she needs to do. And I understand that. But still, it's just not easy me being by myself. It's not. And it's just, I feel for my wife and part of me just wants to cry, but trying to hold back because then I'll be known as a fucking little baby. But then again, what's wrong with crying? What's wrong with being who I am on this fucking platform? What's wrong with this? What's wrong with me going with my feelings, going with my gut feelings, going with my emotions, going with my thoughts? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong at all. And if more people would talk about what's bothering them, what's really bothering them, because I know for fuck's sakes it's not YouTube, it's something else. We all go on YouTube for a fucking escape. Escape from what? Escape from life and the problems in it. That's why. Why can't we use our platforms to talk about it? To connect up with other people that are suffering just like we are. So that we could heal each other and bring this community closer together than ever before. Instead of destroying each other, cutting each other down, and trying to physically and mentally kill each other. Why not all of us level with each other? Talk about what's really bothering us. I know it's not YouTube or anything on YouTube. It's something deeper than that. Just that some of these quote unquote people on here, they don't want to talk about it for fear of embarrassment. Come on, Hubu, gather. Come on, Aurora. Come on, baby girl. You know, that's why people don't have the guts to speak or say how they feel. How they really feel. What's really going on. You know, talk about it. Open up. Who cares if you're going to get trolled? Who cares if people are going to make fun of you? But you know why they're making fun of you? Because they don't have the, pardon my French, balls to face their own problems. So they want to point out yours and make fun of yours. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And that's exactly the way it's been. Since I first came on this fucking YouTube platform, that's all it's been. Tit for tat, this for that. For what? What are people really hiding from? What are people really denying that they don't want to talk about? What is really going on in their lives that is hurting them so much that they're willing to tear down and destroy anybody? What's going on? What is really going on? You know, do you suffer from a broken heart? A broken home? You know, what is it? Maybe you suffer from abuse, like physical or mental abuse. You know, everybody has problems. Everybody has something going on in their lives. And if more people opened up, really opened up, talked about it, and got that poison out of their system, maybe they would make themselves better and heal themselves as well as heal other people. Because we're all in this together, ladies and gentlemen, in this community, whether you like it or not. We're all stuck with each other. Because think about it. I don't know about you, but so far, I haven't seen any new faces in the drama community lately. Not any new ones. Just SOS. Same old, same old, same old. SOF. Same old faces. Just different lines of bullshit. And you know why people don't come in here? It's because of how we act towards each other. Bottom line. Is that really something you want to take to your grave? Here lies so-and-so, professional shit talker. Boy, that's something that I would really, really want on my gravestone. Oh yeah. And then you notice I'm being sarcastic with this, just pointing out a point. I'm going to ask you guys a really candid question. What if you wake up one day and there is no drama community anymore? That the drama community just disappears, vanishes. What if that happens? And then what? Then where would you guys go? Then what would you guys do if there's nothing like that no more? What would happen if the drama community just disappeared, petered out? It could happen. After all, YouTube is talking about shutting down a lot of channels that do that kind of crap. What happens if YouTube really goes through with it? Then where are all you drama people going to go? And what kind of crap are you going to talk about? If the people that you used to talk about, they're gone. Because they either lost their channel or got bored and went away. Then what? Then you'll be, what? Just like me. Streaming in a stream, just talking like this. Because sooner or later, every beginning has an end. And every end has a beginning. It's a true statement. Me? I've got plenty of other channels to be on. I've got my music channel that I'm doing great on. I've got my Chill Streams channel that I'm doing great on as well. I've got my Creepy channel, doing pretty good. You know, I've got multiple other different channels because it kind of helps my mental disorder, which is, you know, what do you call it? What do they call that? Multiple personality disorder? Where you switch from different personalities? Because I do that all the time. I really do. Right now, I'm talking normal. But sometimes I don't. Because why? Because I'm going to tell you guys frankly why this has happened to me. And I've had this ever since the day I was born. I pick up spiritual angel energies like a transistor radio. Okay? All day and all night. And sometimes I experience their lives. Sometimes I experience what they were or who they were. And sometimes, and I can't help it, sometimes I take on their personality and I become that person. even if it's only for, could be an hour to an hour and a half. It could be 30 seconds. I don't know how long these things last. But it's a feeling. And when I get a feeling, it just takes over. And then I act like a complete and totally different person. Yesterday, when I was on the phone with my sister and I tried to explain this to her, that I had a vision of somebody laughing in the background at a wall, at a corner of a wall, because on one side of the wall was a door. It was like kind of a whitish looking door, but it was starting to get shredded. And something was growling, trying to get through. And the more it wanted to get through, the harder this person was starting to laugh. And that's what kind of freaked me out. Because I kind of know what it is. It's anger that I haven't dealt with since I was a child. Anger from my mom, anger from my dad, anger from life itself. 47 years worth of anger is locked away there. And I try so hard to keep that locked away and locked away and locked away. And one day I'm scared that it's going to come out. And I don't want it to. Because I don't know what would happen if it did. I don't know. Because that's one dark personality that I've never, ever let out. I've always kept it locked away. People think always, sage your house, sage your house, sage your house. Well, I can sage my house all I want. It's not the house. It's me. It's not the house that's haunted. It's me. Because I'm the one that goes through these things every single day. For 47 years, I've gone through these personality changes. And I've gone through every fucking psychology, everything I've gone through. In fact, you know what happened when I tried to take psych pills and shit like that? All they did was slow it down. They didn't stop it. They just slowed it down. And then once the pills and the shit wore off, it came back stronger than ever. And I started getting hit harder with them. So if you guys think that life is a battle, My life is a motherfucking war, and it's not external, it's internal. And I deal with it every single day, 24/7. I toss and turn every night because I could barely fucking sleep. I'm lucky enough. I'm lucky to maybe even get 4 or 5 hours of sleep a night if I can. Otherwise, I toss and turn all night. That's why sometimes I'll sleep during the day. There's very few times to where that spiritual energy or that energy kind of calms down to where I can actually get some rest, where I can actually get some sleep. This shit ain't a joke, man. I'm not fucking around here. And no, I'm not gonna do anything dumb or anything like that. I haven't, I'm not gonna do that. No. Because trust me, I've tried that in the past, and that didn't help anything either. It didn't make any better, it didn't make it worse. It was still there. Period. It just, for that moment, from that little section, when I overdosed to when I went in the psych ward, all that, from that moment on, I was still going through it. It was just in low frequency, but it was in the background. Like I said, me being this way is not a blessing and it's not a curse. It's just something that I've trained myself to deal with every day. But sometimes it gets overwhelming. Sometimes it gets a little bit, a little bit over. It does. But sooner or later, I have to come back to reality. I have to do what I can to focus. Cleaning house, watering plants, just doing other things to keep my mind occupied so that the stuff still goes on, but I try and ignore it. I try and block it out of my mind, even though it's hard as fuck to do that. That's why, thank God, I have multiple channels for just about all of them. Because it kind of helps me to deal with this a lot better. It's my way of escaping all of this that I'm going through, I guess. And when I take on my characters, I become that character. I become him. And the thing is that I got to remember when I'm done with the stream to try and snap myself out of it. And usually, sometimes it's easy to, and sometimes it isn't. So that's one of the beautiful things about my wife and my sister both, is that my sister has dealt with me for a long, 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 long time. And she knows how to deal with me when I'm in any mood at all. Because why? Because she goes through the same shit. That's why. And that's the best thing about it is talking with somebody, you know, just conversing with somebody that's going through the same shit that you're going through, doing the same shit that you're doing, you know? It's a blessing. It really is. Because without my sister, I don't think I'd be able to get through the things that I go through in life. I wouldn't. You know what the really frustrating thing for me is to do every day? Is waking up and figuring out what the fuck am I gonna do next? That is the first thing that frustrates the fuck out of me. That's the very first thing. Waking up, opening up my eyes, and figuring out exactly what the fuck am I gonna do next? What am I gonna do next? Okay, what am I gonna do next? Well, for one thing, I got to put both of my feet on the ground and walk somewhere. Where am I going to walk? Well, I got to go to the bathroom and I've got to do this. I've got to do that. I've got to do this. I've got to put my brain in order, which is never an easy thing for me. Never is. It never is. But it's something that I have to do. See, when I focus on tasks, it may take me a while to get them done, but I get them done. It just takes me a while to get there. So, wow. kind of glad I got all that garbage off my chest because I feel a lot better now. I do. I feel a lot more liberated when just let it go. Just burn it off. Just pour it away. Get that poison out of your system, man. Just get it out. Let it out. It's like one great big huge bowel movement. Once it's gone, it's gone. It makes you feel so much better that way. I mean, I always feel better after a good rant or a good vent. I always do. Because I know I'm doing the right thing on my end. Holding down the fort, doing what I can just to make ends meet and just to try and be as normal as I can. And that's it. It's about all, about all. And I know I seem like a complete psycho. I know. But, you know, it just feels good to rant and vent and just talk. Help if I had people to share it with, though. But, you know, people get busy in life. And, you know, I get it. Besides, a lot of people probably have better things to do than listen to my boring old ass. Which is fine. But, you know, I'm just rolling, rolling down the river of life, you know. Sometimes in life, you either learn how to swim or you sink. About the size of it. You noticed after, after my little rant, my little talk, whatever you want to say, you want to go outside? Duke, you want out? Come on, guys. I'm going to take you guys out to go to the bathroom. That way they can go outside for a while. I know. There's one. There's two. Like I said, I feel better now. I do. All I needed was just some time to vent and just let her fly. And that's what I did. Makes you feel good when you do something like that. It really does. You let your emotions out, and you let your feelings out. And, now I'm kind of calming down and getting back to sensible reality, That's feeling pretty good. Like I said, today went okay. But I just, I just had a little bit of pent-up stuff I wanted to talk about. Had nothing to do with anybody. It was just me just, letting things go and just enjoying the flow, It's nothing really bad. I guess life isn't really as bad as it seems. Life is what you make of it, right? Just gotta keep pushing through and keep going. That's about it. By the way, McDonald's makes great Sprite. I think I can agree with my sister on that McDonald's Sprite does taste good. It tastes better than other ones. To me, it does. I don't know if I should get off of here or not because I'm kind of slowly slipping into another personality, if you know what I mean. Not sure who it is yet. Come on in. Aurora! Hey, bye, Hubu. Bye, Aurora. Okay, bye, Aurora. Get in, Aurora. I'm in the water. Go lay down. Go lay down. Come on. I don't know. You think I should let this personality go through, huh? You think I should just keep going and just see what happens? I'm beginning to feel in a mood now. Why not? Should we start the party? Or should we not? I mean, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Should I come out and say hello? Peekaboo! I see you! I don't have the full laugh yet, but I could start. just, I'm just out to practice, really. Oh. Have you ever wondered, should you give into the shadow or not? I, have you ever looked on the other side of the mirror and seen this your same face laughing back at you? Okay. That was weird. Kind of slightly blacked out for a minute. I'm sorry. Anyway, oh boy. I'm gonna go ahead and head out because I gotta shower and I gotta shit and I gotta do all that. So, unless anybody else wants to talk or say something, anyone? No. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna get off of here before something else fucked up happens. Oh, stop. Okay. Anyway, you guys take care. Much love, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.